Well, hey everybody, Alex here with a pre-war pickup. It's been quite a while since I picked up a pre-war card. I like to joke about being stuck in the 1950s. Well, I finally broke out of that, at least for this card. This is a 1916 M101-4 of Connie Mack, the Hall of Fame manager of the Philadelphia Athletics. You know, as far as my pre-war collection goes, Connie Mack's a name that's been on the list for quite a while. And I've got several of his cards that I'd be after, including his Cracker Jack card and his M116 Sporting Life card. But as soon as I learned about this card, it really shot to the top of the list. And I actually found this card for the first time during one of the Card Room live sessions where people are just calling out different sets and cards, and we're just going on eBay and on Google and just looking up cards. Somebody mentioned this set. I think it might have been Jesse, Think Blue 77. And I came across this particular card. I made a note of it, and here we are a few months later, and I'm so glad that I was able to track one down. So let's take a closer look at this card, and this is an opportunity for me to show you guys just why I love this card so much. To me, this is Connie Mack in his element, in the dugout, hat in hand, ready to go, ready for the game to begin, managing the A's, managing World Series championships, dealing with players, buying and selling. It's just a huge part of this early era of baseball that I love so much and I love learning about. And something about this photograph I feel really captures the essence of what Connie Mack brought to the game. I mean, we live in an era where we're not used to seeing the managers of baseball teams wearing a suit and tie and a hat. And, you know, even managers that Connie Mack faced, like John McGraw, wore uniforms, but Connie Mack was a suit and tie kind of guy. He was a businessman just as much as he was a manager. And I just love that all of that is captured, the era is captured in this photograph. Let's put this thing under the loop and get a much more up close and personal look at the card. In addition to sort of seeing Connie Mack himself here, I want to point out maybe my most favorite feature of the entire card, which are the floorboards. The dugout has these huge wooden planks, and you can see they're all full of dirt and grime and dust. And man, I just love this. You get a real sense of what an early 1900s dugout looks like. So the SGC label mentions that this is a blank back. The M101-4s are known as the Sporting News issues, but really, a lot of different companies and publications used this set for advertising, and I mean, just a ton of different places. The Globe, the Altoona Tribune, Famous and Bar Company, Gimbals, the department store, a whole bunch of different places. Most of these places used these cards to advertise boys' clothing, so suits and things like that, which I guess kind of makes sense because kids were obviously getting into collecting cards as well, just as much as the adults who were getting cards out of tobacco products. And as you guys know, a lot of kids were begging adults to get the cards that they were pulling out of tobacco products as well. This one obviously is a blank back, so it never found an advertiser. I'm just gonna guess that this card sat with a bunch of other cards, never found an advertiser, never got used for that purpose, and so it's a blank back. That's okay with me. I love the image, love that Connie Mack is finally in the collection, and can't wait to put them in with my other cards and kind of see them all together. So thanks for checking out the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Talk to y'all soon.